Last time we left off just finishing Rocket Town and then doing all of Yuffie's side stuff. We went to the western continent of Wutai and spent a good hour plus there doing Yuffie's side quest and getting her story, which is all optional content. And off stream, all I did was move the character back to Rocket Town, which probably saves about 10 minutes, give or take, of just coming back to Rocket Town, because obviously that's not very important story-wise. And now we're back to the main story quest of looking for the Keystone to go to this place called Temple of the Ancients, which if you played Rebirth, you know that's where that Rebirth basically ends. We're basically now getting to the end of Rebirth in the OG game storyline. And after everything after that hasn't been done in the remakes yet. We just got the tiny Bronco, and now we're looking for the Keystone. That's where we left off at. And the airplane was shot down, so now it's just a boat, basically. But it gives us access to the northern continent. Just like it does in Rebirth. But in Rebirth, you don't explore this town at all. You go straight to the Temple of the Ancients and that's it.
Welcome to Bone Village, the home of naturalists. How can I help you? Ah, the man dressed in black? Oh, he was looking for the Temple of the Ancients. It's way down south on the opposite side of the inland sea from this village. It's a pyramid-shaped structure that rises out of the forest. You need a keystone. Just like it sounds, a stone that's a key. I heard some rich guy has it. Welcome to How can I...
What are you doing?
We're digging up fossils at the history of the planet, as told by the land itself. How can I help you?
Don't need any of this crap.
The planet's memories are buried layer upon layer in these strata. Kind of poetic, don't you think?
Oh, I can take this glove off. It distracts me from controller usage. It's only for keyboard and mouse usage. I got cat aggro already and I just started.
Apparently, the sleeping forest can be awoken with a lunar harp. They say the forest opens a path once it's awake. Apparently, they say...
Okay.
We use the latest technology to discover what's buried underground. We create artificial earthquakes using explosives and then analyze the reflected oscillations.
Excavating is pretty straightforward. Any treasure we find is stored in the box next to the tent. Don't forget.
The area beyond here is called the Sleeping Forest. It is said that those who enter when the forest slumbers become disoriented and lose their way. Once they've gone in, they may never make it back out.
Let's go! This forest does appear in Rebirth. We're not ready for it yet. We would get lost if we went in there. Okay. Now in Rebirth, you learn that the Keystone is being guarded by Dio. Because, he's like a guardian and stuff. But in the OG, he's just a rich, perverted slob. So he's just referred to as the rich guy. But either way, Dio is the Keystone in both OG and Rebirth. So we gotta make our way around to get to the Golden Saucer. It's funny that in the OG, you pretty much use the tiny Bronco to sail around the left side of this continent. But in Rebirth, you can only access the center of the world between the two major continents. Oh, I went the wrong way, didn't I? I think I gotta come up shore. Here. Bronco can't get any further. It pretty much only sails there. Where is the buggy parked? Way up there. Oh. I gotta actually bring... I parked the buggy in a shitty location. That's on me. I forgot I parked it way up there. Not that far away, but I had to use the buggy to get the rest of the way. Alright. Oh, depth perception. There's a small cliff there. Let's head into the gun. Oh, nope, I gotta cross the river there. Okay, now we're in the Gungaga region.
Oh, another customer. You sure came out of your way. But if it's the Keystone you're after, you're too late. I don't have it anymore.
Keystone?
What? You didn't come here for that? The Keystone is supposed to unlock the door to a very old temple somewhere. And, get this, they say it's the Temple of the Ancients.
The Temple of the Ancients?
Don't act stupid, Cloud.
Don't take it seriously. It's just a folk tale. Huh? What?
Where's the Keystone?
I sold it already. Yeah, well, to tell you the truth, I didn't really want to sell it, but he wasn't the sort of fella who takes no for an answer, if you follow.
Who did you sell it to?
Dio, the manager of the Gold Saucer, said he was going to put it in his showroom. Why not go take a look? Huh? What? Like I said, it's only a folk tale. But if it were true, that sure would be something, huh? Come to think of it, it's also said that the ultimate destructive magic is hidden at the temple.
Ultimate destructive magic?
Don't take it too seriously, remember?
Mm-hmm. I'm done with you. That's supposed to take me directly in the desert. Oh, that's not where I expected it to go. That would park me in the golden saucer automatically, but I guess that's a rebirth thing. Damn, now I'm in the lost desert. Oh, goodness. This is basically the equivalent of the Lost Woods in Zelda. You have to go through the scenes in the correct order to get out of the desert, or you're just lost forever. I don't remember what it is. I did not think it would dump me in this puzzle. Ugh. That would help me go into the golden saucer that way. Okay. Hang on. Let's do this. This.
Rides a chocobo?
Yeah. Okay. So that's not the way in. Okay, speed hack disabled. We'll do it this way. Oh.
I guess I'll have to.
Do a fresh save. Now I did the busy work and located the Keystone. But first, can I snowboard yet? No, the asshole's still on it.
Man, I'm bushed. Oh, you wanna have a go? Well, it's kinda broken now.
Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead and play.
Yeah. Three brawler still doesn't work. The snowboarding is occupied. Okay.
Are you here for some battles too? I like fighters, but I've got no time for the ones who are all talk.
Uh-huh.
Ah, crap. Still not enough. You're new here, aren't you? Want me to tell you about the battle arena?
I'm not interested.
Come back when you're stronger. I wouldn't want to kill you before you save the world.
I'm
I'm not gonna lose next time.
Hey, have you heard? Something awful happened. Shinra soldiers were shot at, along with some of the staff. All the soldiers died, but it looks like the staff got lucky. Only minor injuries.
Yeah, in Rebirth, some of the staff were very, very dead. Oh, because that's the change they made.
Register for battle? The entrance fee is 10 GP.
Sure.
Only one person can take part. Which of you will it be? You can fight up to 8 battles, but be warned, the more you fight, the harder the monsters and handicaps will become.
Well, I can have a few rumbles.
Mm-hmm. Get him, Cloud. All right, slot stream. Was that what debuff? I don't know what that debuff did. Oh, I know what it does. It doesn't matter. I got a ribbon. Okay, Cat, I will be right with you. FMP, oh no. What's my melee ever gonna do? Poison, I'm immune. More mini. Oh, he actually blocked. How dare you? This is how it's gonna be? Fine then. Knights of the round it is. Let's say you block this. Since this takes about 2 minutes, I'm gonna go get the cats fed. And back. Overkill? Absolutely, but he was pissing me off with his blocking. D. Oh no, no items? Ribbon doesn't protect from slow. Interesting. Huh. All materia disabled? That's the worst one to get.
I'm not gonna lose next time.
Are you trying to punch me?
Man, I knew I should have stopped sooner, but that's easier said than done.
Anyways, I gotta go find Dio. Oh, Dio's showroom. Right.
It's the Keystone.
Long time no see, boy. You like that, eh?
Can you let me borrow it?
I'm sorry, but it's not for lending. Perhaps I can make an exception. I owe you a favor, after all.
What's the catch?
Why, entertain me. That's the spirit. Oh, it's not that difficult. This is the battle arena. Show me your skills, boy. And I'm only interested in you. I'll be expecting a good fight.
I did things a little out of order. Just gotta do that again. Oh, some materia already broken. No nights around for the guy that annoys me. I gotta get Cloud some speed. He never goes first. Oof. Oof. Good thing my Mega All is purple materia, but I'll probably lose that next. These two. I'm not gonna let you block. Well, I still have magic. Let's toss an Ultima on you.
Ultima!
Now the spell upscales don't support widescreen. That's why it has a weird box instead of a full screen flash. Oh, there goes the magic. Everything else. Oof. Now these enemies, they're in Rebirth, but they changed their story. Like these are now, those things are like trying to bond with like, I think those are the enemies that are trying to bond with the Black Cloaks. That doesn't happen in the OG. You can't take anything away from me. I already lost it all.
Impressive. That's some spirit you got there, boy. Here's my part of the bargain. Take it. Oh, and take this as well. Until next time, boy.
The deal is so different in Rebirth. And that event is different too. The battle for the Keystone involves fighting Corneo, and then the Turks, and then Rufus, and like none of that happens in the OG. It's just some snobby rich dude who wants to be entertained for 5 minutes. You know, they made Dio a much better character in Rebirth. You know, a lot of the changes in Rebirth are improvements over the OG. Am I strong enough yet?
I watched you in 8 battles. Here, I want you to have this. Keep it up.
Yep, she don't think I'm worthless anymore.
This is the manager's favourite attraction. He even has his personal collection on display here. You really should go take a look if you get the time.
Alright, let's see. I think we're going back to the station. Which should trigger a cutscene.
Excuse me, sir? I'm sorry, the tram is out of order right now.
What do you mean?
I'm really sorry. I'm afraid you won't be able to leave until it's fully repaired.
Excuse me, sir. Is there a reason why the ropeway's been closed off? Oh, that's too bad. I know. Let's stay at the hotel. They know me there. I'll go and talk to them.
I will let you know once the repairs are completed.
It's not often we're all together like this. How about telling us what's happened so far? I have no clue what's going on. I wasn't with you from the start.
Yeah, I second that.
Good idea.
I have been here from the start, and I still don't know what the hell's going on. Come on, Cloud, tell us.
I'll give it a go. We're going after Sephiroth. Sephiroth seems to be in search of the Promised Land.
The Promised Land?
A land full of Mako energy. Or at least that's what Shinra believes. We don't know what it looks like, or even where it is.
The Cetra returned to the Promised Land, a land of supreme happiness.
Cetra? The hell is that?
It's what the ancients called themselves. Didn't you listen to the elders at Cosmo Canyon? They told me even the ancients didn't know where the Promised Land is. They just traveled around, sought after it. They'd sense when they'd found it.
Would you sense it?
I think so.
So, Sephiroth is traveling the world in search of the Promised Land?
It can't be only that. He must be searching for something else, too.
The Black Materia?
Dio did mention something about a man in black looking for Black Materia.
What about those other guys wearing cloaks? What's going on there? They all have tattoos of numbers. How many are there?
Well, I have a tattoo of the number 13.
How did you get that tattoo?
Hojo did it. The rest are just warrior markings. Charms to bring good luck. But the number was added by Hojo.
So there's at least 13 of them?
You know, I think those men in black cloaks were used by Hojo for something. But I don't know what that has to do with Sephiroth. I think we should just concentrate on him.
Yeah, it's all just too damn confusing otherwise.
One more thing. No, sorry. It's nothing. I'm tired. I'm going to my room.
What was all that about?
Oh, you done? Then I'm going to bed too.
Is that all? What about the Black Materia?
There's no point. We won't figure it out.
First thing tomorrow. Ain't no getting off this train we all remember?
Cloud. I'm number 13. Am I going to go mad like all the others?
I don't know what Hojo did to you, but you've been alright so far, haven't you?
But
You've got to be strong, okay?
I...
Stop it, Nanaki! Stop being so afraid!
Tifa.
You're not the only one who's worried.
I don't know what's going on, but we sure ended up in a weird situation.
Sid, let us retire to our rooms.
Cloud?
What is it?
I had what to say all worked out, but now I'm kinda embarrassed. Hey, Cloud, why don't the two of us sneak out of here and have some fun together? Come on, let's go!
Hey!
Tonight's Enchantment Night. All of the attractions are free of charge. How about it, you two? There's even a great show on at the event square. It will be starting soon.
Come on, let's go take a look.
Congratulations! You are our 100th couple today. You two will play the leads in tonight's show.
What?
Don't worry, there's nothing to it. Just play it however you see fit, and our cast will cover for you.
Improv.
Please, this way.
Hey!
This sounds like fun. Come on, Cloud.
All that matters is I got best girl.
Without warning, an evil shadow appears over the peaceful kingdom of Guardia. Oh, what is to become of Princess Rosa, kidnapped by the evil Dragon King Valvados? Yet, in that very moment of need, the legendary hero Alfred arrives in Guardia.
Ah, you must be the legendary hero, Alfred!
Hey, it's your line. Yeah, you.
Ah, you must be the legendary hero, Alfred! I know why you have come! By my soul, you must save Princess Rosa! Now go and speak with the king!
Oh, the hero, Alfred. You have come to rescue my beloved Rosa? On the distant peak of Steep Mountain dwells the evil Dragon King, Valvados, abductor of the helpless Rosa. However, you cannot hope to vanquish the evil Dragon King as you are now. Talk to he who would assist you. Who will you talk to?
The wizard.
I'm already a melee, so I should bring a caster.
I am the great wizard, Bulma. What dost thou wish to know?
Princess Rosa's measurements.
Did they change this in Rebirth? Can't get away with 90s humor anymore.
Ah, the evil Dragon King's weakness? Let me see. But of course, true love. Only the power of two that love one another can stand victorious against the wicked fangs of the evil Dragon King. Love is the divine sword.
Legendary hero, look out!
It is I, the evil Dragon King, Valvados. As you can see, the princess has not been harmed. I've been waiting for you.
Please help me, legendary hero! How was that?
Have at you, hero Alfred. And do not trouble yourself with how I came to know your name.
Hero, the time is at hand for thee and thy beloved. A kiss, the power of true love.
Kiss the king. Kiss the evil Dragon King.
As much as I want to be, I want humor.
Kiss the princess.
You can't not kiss Tifa.
Cloud. I mean, Alfred.
Curses. I do pass for the power of love.
Oh, behold! Love hath triumphed. Now, let us retire to the celebration banquet.
Indeed! Indeed!
Oh, how profound the power of love. And so the curtain falls and our tale of the legendary hero Alfred comes to a happy conclusion.
It's worth noting the widescreen mod is why it's a little awkward on the sides. Normally that would be off screen.
That was so silly. We should try the gondola next. Two, please.
2 passengers. Thank you. Please relax and enjoy the beautiful sights of the Gold Saucer.
A lot less conversation in the OG.
So beautiful. Should I just go ahead and say it?
Say what?
It's so hard to find the right moment.
Tifa, I know.
But what if things change? Yeah. But that's not always a bad thing, right? I mean, we both changed in many ways. We're definitely not kids anymore.
Gue? Even back then,
Yeah. I guess some things really don't change. And I'm glad. Cloud, being old friends makes this difficult. It's so hard to find the right moment. Cloud, Cloud, I really had fun tonight.
By the way, what did you want to say before?
Nothing. It's nothing. Would you look at the time? We should be getting back.
Don't even get a kiss. I think they added that in Rebirth only.
It's catchy? He's acting strange.
That's the Keystone. Hey, Ketchy!
It's worth noting that the pronunciation that's being used is based on the Irish mythology and not the pronunciation in-game. Until Rebirth came out, no one knew how they'd pronounce it in-game. And this voice mod was made before Rebirth came out, so they didn't know they'd actually call him Cait Sith. They assumed they would pronounce it like the legend he's based off of. So that's why they're saying what they're saying, which kind of sounds like they're saying cat shit, but they're not saying cat shit. But Cait Sith, which is the pronunciation they use in Rebirth, is based on a real-life lore with the same name. So it's worth looking up if you're curious about that. I got distracted. I didn't see which one he actually ran into. Maybe he went into Wonder. Yep.
Let's win loads!
I think he went into Chocobo.
Hey, over here! It's the Keystone!
Well done.
Hey! No, just hold on. Hold on. I'm not going to run or hide. I was a spy. I'm a Shinra agent.
You're joking, right?
It cannot be helped. What's done is done. How about we go on like nothing ever happened?
You've got a lot of nerve, Kenshi. Do you really think we'll just let you tag along now that we know you're a spy?
Then what are you going to do? Smash me to pieces? You'd be wasting your time anyway. This body is just a toy. The real me's at Shinra headquarters in Midgar. I'm controlling this toy cat from there.
So the real you works for Shinra. Who are you?
Whoa, I can't tell you that.
This is going nowhere.
You're right. Talking won't do any good. So can we just move on?
You can't be serious.
Okay, so I'm a Shinra employee. But we're not entirely enemies. See, there's something about you that's been bothering me. It's the way you live. You don't get paid. You don't get praised. Yet you still risk your lives and continue on your journey. Seeing that makes me think about my own life. I don't think I'd feel too good if things ended this way.
You're lying again.
You won't tell us who you are. Once a spy, always a spy. We can't move on with someone like you. Get real.
Just as I thought. Talking won't make a wee bit of difference. Luckily, I prepared for this. Listen.
Daddy, Tifa!
Marlene!
Tifa, hey Tifa!
You've no choice but to do as I say.
You're the lowest.
I did not want to do this. Dirty tricks, taking hostages. But that's how it's turned out. There's no room for negotiation. So let's all just carry on like before. We're off to the Temple of the Ancients tomorrow, right? I know where it is. I'll tell you later. Of course, we'll arrive after Shinra, but you'll just have to deal with that.
We're stuck. We'll have to do as he says.
Marlene!
Okay, I can control now. So yeah, there's a lot different there from Rebirth. Obviously, Rebirth, he doesn't divulge nearly as much, and he certainly doesn't kidnap Marlene. Okay, so that's a significant deviation from the story. But it was out of character anyway, like... He's not that bad of a guy. And that was very out of character that was even in the OG to begin with. So... I'm glad they changed that in Rebirth, to be honest. He didn't need to kidnap Marlene. It was okay if he left the party for a while instead of having some shoehorned excuse where it's like, oh, I betrayed you, but you're stuck with me still. And that's just the way it is. Like, that was just a shoehorn they did in the OG. God, because they didn't have the bandwidth to really tell enough story. Get him back in the party later. A better way than that. In Rebirth, they just like, okay, we'll just have him leave the party for a little while, it's fine. Well, not a little while, he leaves the rest of the game, but he will rejoin in the third game without a doubt. I'm sure they'll approach it in a much better way than kidnapping Marlene. Because by the end of the Temple, the Ancients, he's already entering his redemption arc. with sacrificing, well, not sacrificing, he's a robot, but, you know, appearing to sacrifice himself, and at least helping the group from that point on. You know, this is the only time he betrays us as the Keystone. So, yeah, I doubt the Marlene thing's gonna happen in the third game, in the remake series whatsoever. I think they've scrapped that, and for good reason. And other than that, pretty much like I said, since Dio's radically different, there was no Corneo event, there was no Rufus and Turks confrontation. In fact, you don't fight the Turks that much in the OG. They added a lot of extra Turks battles in Remake and Rebirth, and that's a good change too, because they're some of the best characters. And as for the date, well, obviously no massive Aerith performance, no VR technology. Like I said, in the OG, they weren't actually as technically advanced as they make them out to be in Rebirth. You don't see like any hologram technology, and there certainly is no Chadley. So there's a lot different here. No combat simulator. But I guess part of that too was, you know, back in the 90s, there wasn't that much vision of what for that kind of technology yet, and now we're in 2024. Well, 2020 to 2024, you know, so far for the remakes, they're like, okay, we've seen more technology in the last 30 years. We could, you know, come up with new ideas for the game or whatever. Let's see, what else is there? Tifa's best girl. I was pretty confident I'd get her for a date, but there was still a chance to get Aerith because it was nice for her at the beginning for with the flower sequence, just to make sure I got the most dialogue out of her. But since I've kept her benched most of the game, and I've flirted with Tifa every chance I could get, I knew Tifa would outweigh Aerith at least a little bit. So I got the best date there. And obviously the play sequence is there in the date. The gondola ride is there in the date. But like, no Aerith singing, no pictures of Jessie, because in fact, Jessie working at the Golden Saucer, I'm not sure that was in the OG. If it was, I never found it myself. Because in the OG, you never go to her parents' house, never learn about where she worked. She didn't have the character development. You know, Biggs, Jessie, and Wedge got massive character development in the remakes. And that's just not in the OG. So they probably saw no purpose of having a character who was effectively a stormtrooper in the OG. You know, you talked to her twice the whole game and then she died in a pillar within the first 2 hours of the game. So it's like, they didn't need to give her a cameo at the Golden Saucer. But again, that's all improved. Like, I'm glad they improved upon those characters and gave them depth in the remakes.
A wee bit slower today, aye. Right, about the Temple of the Ancients. We should head eastwards out to sea, using the tiny Bronco. Shall we get cracking? Who's going?
I want to go. I'm going for sure.
Mm-hmm. Kind of have to bring Aerith there. But Tifa's staying too. Best girl never gets sat. Let's check some things. Show a spit ribbon for you, yes. Why is your materia removed? Well, whatever. Let's sort it out. Who's got it? Yuffie. That's right, Yuffie took your materia. I think I'll leave Vincent equipped and just take it off of Yuffie. Actually, that can stay on Yuffie. Okay. They're all sorted. Technically, I could put everyone in the back row. They all have long-range materia.
I'm getting a bit excited.
Hold on to that excitement. I just want to see what you had to say.
The Temple of the Ancients. This shall prove interesting.
You're not coming.
I'm so excited that my tail's gone straight. Let's go, Cloud.
So they all just think they're going if I talk to them.
See you later, then.
It's also worth noting that the first time you go to the Golden Saucer, you're not forced to sleep here. Because obviously, again, no Turks, no Palmer, no nothing. This is the first time you've seen me in this area. But it's pretty small anyway. There's nothing outside. Just these tombstones that take you to other areas. And a very small hotel area. Back to the station.
Wonder Square. A huge number of games await you.
No. Okay, lots happened and there's been no crash yet. I'm pretty sure I've resolved the crash issue. I'm still gonna save for good measure before I try to leave. Okay, have you gotten new inventory?
Plan on surviving, you'll be needing some of my weapons.
You have not gotten new inventory. Okay. Alright, let's go this way. Gotta get back to the tiny Bronco. I want to make one final trip to Gongaga, though. See if I can get Aerith's dialogue with Zack's parents. Because I didn't bring her here before.
Hey, ever heard of a soldier called Zack?
Nope. Damn, I should have brought Aerith here the first time.
To think, he hasn't visited us in 10 years. What kind of son is he?
A very, very dead one. That's a shame I didn't get the Aerith dialogue. I got the Tifa dialogue at least, but I should have brought them both here. When I came here the first time. Want to give her a chance to talk to them one last time before I took her to the Temple of the Ancients. Alright, there's my plane. Dump this. I gotta go east in it, which means going, well... I can't go cut through land, so I gotta go all the way around first. That's not the way. That's the way to the Bone Town. Temple should be a little bit further. There's Coast of the Saw. There's Midgar. Let's see, I gotta remember exactly where it is. I might actually have to land on the island and walk by. Okay. Not that landmass. Not sure this is the right one either. I don't actually remember where the temple is, because the temple is pretty much right here in Rebirth. But this town is here instead. And the forest.
How can I help?
Maybe I do gotta cut through the forest. I'm pretty sure this goes to the City of the Ancients, not the temple. Actually, I should get that. Oop. I saw it behind a tree. Where was it again? Where'd you go? There's the next scene. Oh no, it appeared right as that... Got it. Trying to be sneaky. I don't think I can go through this yet. I don't have the key item I need to navigate the forest. So where the hell's the Temple of the Ancients? I only remember where it is in Rebirth. I forgot where the OG location is, because they moved it in Rebirth. Let's try to map hack it. That's the City of the Ancients down there. That's the Northern Crater Towns. Coast of the Saw. Midgar. Chocobo Ranch. I see it. I think I know where it is. Maybe not. I don't think it's on the map yet, because I haven't been to it yet. I don't know. I'm gonna stay zoomed the hell out. It'll be easier to spot this way. Won't be able to go that far over there. Well, you know what? Maybe I can go past Midgar and just keep going east. Yeah, I'll do that. He said go east, maybe, so I'll just keep going east. Chocobo Ranch. Mm-hmm. The world is round, so that would be Wutai over there. Yep, that's the Wutai Island. Fort Condor. I guess I can go to Medill. Maybe. Might not be able to actually reach it. No. Medill can only be reached by airship. I can get close to it and sneeze on it, but that's it. There it is. That's like the literal opposite direction of where it is in Rebirth. It's interesting that they moved it so far in Rebirth. You basically had to sail to the north, where that Bone Town is, when it's like way south in OG. That's what threw me. I totally went to the location I expected it to be based on the remakes. Oops.
This is the Temple of the Ancients.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel it. The minds of the Ancients permeating in the air. You could die and become one with the planet, but your will is keeping you here. For the future. For us.
What are they saying? Can you understand?
You're uneasy, but glad? Aerith. That's what she said. Even I don't get it. Hurry! I want to go inside.
Black Materia.
Number 9. Another man with a tattoo?
Sung!
Song of the Turks?
He got me. What Sephiroth seeks is not the promised land.
Sephiroth? He's inside?
See for yourself. Damn it! Losing Aerith was the start of my bad luck. And then the president got it all wrong.
You all got it wrong. The Promised Land isn't what you think it is. I was never going to help you. Shinra never had a chance.
That's harsh. Sounds like something you'd say. The Keystone. Place it on the altar.
It's worth noting in Rebirth, you don't even get to the altar with the Keystone for like 2.5 hours. And Sung certainly isn't stabbed already when you walk in the front door. That happens much later. But it was the last level of the Rebirth, so they had to take it and make it much, much bigger.
Are you crying?
Sung might be with the Turks, but I've known him since I was little. There aren't many people I can say that about. Only a handful of people truly know me.
I'm still alive. At least.
Let's try using the Keystone.
Words and thoughts. So many of them here.
What a mysterious place. Do you think we're welcome here?
Yeah, let's get going.
Cloud, I feel like I know this place somehow. Let me handle this, okay?
We could get lost pretty easy here. You sure, Aerith?
Yep, leave it to me.
Oh wow, it makes her the party leader. Okay. No flipping the temple upside down or anything fancy, you know. The kind of tech didn't exist in the 90s. They did keep the vine climbing, though. Some tributes to the old temple.
Strange. We'll find another way.
He's showing the right way to go for that, but I want the loot. That's not the way to loot. This gets the materia though.
I'll take it from here, Aerith. Don't worry.
Some dangerous Tomb Raider level shit.
Whew, we made it.
Everyone all right?
I kind of hope they'd kept that puzzle in Rebirth, but they didn't.
Oh, Cloud, something's wrong. Hurry, this way.
Those rocks would have been amazing in Rebirth.
It's full of the ancients' knowledge. No, not knowledge. Their consciousness. Their living souls. They're trying to say something. I'm sorry. I don't understand. What is it? Danger? An evil presence? Show? You're going to show us?
What's going on?
Look, it's starting.
Sir, what is all this? Will it help us find the promised land?
Either way, we should report this to the president first.
Please be careful, sir.
I will. Hey, Elena. How about dinner once this job's over?
Thank you, sir. I'll go on ahead.
Is this the promised land? No, I don't think so. Sephiroth!
So, you opened the door. You have my gratitude.
This place. What is it?
A lost treasury of knowledge. the knowledge and wisdom of the ancients. I will become one with the planet.
One with the planet?
Fools. The thought never even occurred to you. All of the planet's spiritual energy, its wisdom, its knowledge, I shall assimilate it. I will be all. All will be me.
Is that even possible?
The way lies here. Only death awaits you. But do not fear, for it is through death that new energy is born. Soon you will live on as a part of me.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Where's the room with the murals?
We're almost there.
Sephiroth will be waiting, won't he? No matter what he thinks, it's going to end here and now. I'm taking him out.
We're here too, you know.
It's worth noting in Rebirth, Cloud is already being a real asshole at this point. Or Sephiroth is exerting his influence over him strongly. Yep, save. Ah. I make sure the second hand isn't in the way because it's. Remember, this is janky. It's easy to fall off. See? It's very. If you don't tiptoe on it precisely, you just fall off repeatedly.
I'm sensing something.
Here it comes!
But I think you have to fight something every time you fall, too. And there'll be a lot of falls here. The nail bat, the famous weapon. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, it has no materia slots though. I want to just... I'll stick with that. And you have to back, like, when you fall, you backtrack. You have to redo, like, half the level. It is not fun. Oh. I wouldn't call it half the level, but... That's not what I wanted. I wanted to save. Okay, this is... okay. Nothing at that path. Okay. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. Oh no, not yet. I got the loot first. A monster in a box. Yeah, I remember the frog enemies being here. In Rebirth. I don't remember the lady, though. Okay. Okay, make sure the second hand's not there. Nothing there. All right. Yeah, I gotta wait. Second hand knocks you off if you try to cross while it's present. Yeah, put the smackdown on him, Tifa. Nothing. Let's get greedy. Go, 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 go. Run, 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 run. Beat the second hand. Oof. Yep, Aerith's ultimate weapon. This is when you know something's not right. They give her a weapon that's ridiculously good, like unparalleled at this point in the game. It makes you wonder, why is she getting weapons so good? That's bullshit. And you know it. That is bullshit and you know it. And remember, this game, the OG only has 8 directional movement. It's not very precise. Yet they punish you for not being precise. Basically got one more treasure to get, and it's the one that's down there. I don't have to get it, but I'm just getting it for try just to refresh my memory which doorway it is.
Stop!
I didn't mean to randomize it. I didn't mean to stop. Damn it. Manually. Backward in time is this. I need to go this way. Here. I think that's where I was going. Yep. Ribbon. This is the first ribbon you can get. No, the first and the second one you can get in the game. But you definitely wanted to get a ribbon here. And from here, you could just leave. The other doors weren't worth exploring. You only really need to get the ribbon and the staff. The other shit just doesn't matter. Manually. Forward. Nope, we gotta go around. This will lock me in. Okay.
It won't open. We'll come back later.
Wait. Oh, I have to do something else first? I had forgotten about that. Like all the treasures I needed to get.
It won't open.
I have to go in one of the doors still to activate a switch or something. Okay. Probably at 6 o'clock. Manually. Backwards. Nope. Forwards. Door probably, or the switch I need is probably at 6 o'clock. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, it's locked. No good. We'll have to catch him. This is pretty tough, isn't it? Just hang in there. Someday, we'll look back on these hard times and laugh.
Got it.
The guard who escaped with the key follows a fixed route. Memorize how the passages are connected and catch him when he emerges from one. Oh yeah. You can jump down to a lower level on the left side of the area.
Priorities, right? Ha. Work glove. No materia. Hold on, she might not need materia. Let's see here. I learned some of the order first. Or just get lucky and accidentally ran into him. Huh. I do remember part of the trick was always to go back to the door you came out of. Versus, keeping choosing new doors. I just gotta remember which door goes back to the top. Yep, there we go.
This is the room we saw earlier.
Where are you? Sephiroth!
How cold. I am always by your side. Come.
It's worth noting that the whole segment in Rebirth about Genova and the warnings that the ancients are giving you isn't in the OG. I thought that was a nice addition. It really helps to shape Genova up as the ultimate villain and not Sephiroth.
Splendid. A treasury of knowledge.
You're not making any sense!
Take a good look.
At what?
At the one who will be endowed with the wisdom of the ancients. I will become one with the planet. Mother, it is almost time. Soon, we can become one.
How is becoming one with the planet even possible?
It's simple. When the planet is injured, spiritual energy pools at the wound as part of the healing process. The amount of energy gathered is proportional to the size of the wound. What would happen if there were a wound so great that it threatened the very life of the planet? How much energy would be gathered then? And I shall be at the center of that wound. All that boundless energy will be mine. I will assimilate all of the planet's energy and, with it, become a new life form, a new existence. By joining with the planet, I will be reborn a god, akin to those that once ruled the hearts of men. Something this miserable world has lacked for far too long.
A wound. So great that it could destroy the planet.
Behold the Mural. The ultimate destructive magic. Meteor.
I won't let you do it!
Wake up.
Where are you? Sephiroth!
Cloud, wait! Cloud!
Hey! Cloud!
Black Materia. Summon Meteor.
Cloud! Get a hold of yourself!
Cloud, I can't... Wait. I remember how to be me.
Cloud!
What is it? Is something wrong?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Right? It's nothing. Sephiroth got away.
Never mind. I understood what he was saying. This must be Meteor.
Is that falling from the sky?
It's magic, just like Sephiroth said. The ultimate destructive magic, Meteor. It summons a large rock drifting in space. The planet could be wiped out entirely.
Sephiroth?
No, not I.
The dragon you fight in Rebirth, but they make it fight a lot earlier in Rebirth.
Where's Sephiroth?
He disappeared again.
Bahamut.
What's this?
There's something written here. Black Materia.
Black Materia?
Oh! Black Materia. What should we do, Cloud? Hang on, I'll try asking. I don't understand. What? Really? They said that the temple itself is the Black Materia.
What do they mean?
The whole building is the Black Materia.
This huge temple? This is the Black Materia? Then no one can take it.
Yeah, that's the tricky part. You see, this thing here is a model of the temple. The mechanism inside makes the model shrink as you solve the puzzles. As the model shrinks, so does the whole temple. It folds in on itself until it's small enough to fit into the palm of your hand.
So by solving the puzzles, the Black Materia will shrink and we can take it with us?
Exactly. But there's a catch. You can only do the puzzles from this spot. Anyone solving the puzzles will be crushed into the temple, into the Black Materia itself.
The ancients weren't taking any chances with magic this dangerous.
Let's just forget about it then?
No. We gotta think of a way to remove it. Sephiroth has all those servants running around, remember? They throw away their lives in an instant to retrieve the Black Materia for him. This place isn't safe anymore.
Oh, you're one of those servants.
So what are we going to do?
Hi there, Claude. It's me, Kitschy. I overheard your conversation. I've got an idea. You all keep forgetting I'm a machine. Why not use this artificial body of mine for the future of the planet?
We can't let Sephiroth get his hands on the Black Materia. But we can't let Shinra get theirs on it either.
But, Cloud, there's nothing else you can do. You'll just have to trust me.
I can't.
You sure are stubborn, Cloud. Huh? I need you to trust me.
I'm sorry. I just can't.
You sure are stubborn, Cloud. Huh? I need you to trust me.
The illusion of choice. You don't get a choice. I'm gonna take a pause here anyway to talk about a few things. Obviously, in Rebirth, they changed the story so that the Qi created the Black Materia. But in the OG, if the temple is the Black Materia, and there's no reference to Qi creating it, then you're left to assume the ancients created it because it's their temple. That's a significant deviation of the story, because they probably wanted to make the ancients a bit more ambivalent and above creating destructive magic, so they decided to just put that on someone else in Rebirth. That's an interesting change there. And obviously, they took the materia away from the Qi and still stored it in the temple. But in that version, the temple isn't the materia, it's just chilling on the altar, and Cloud obviously grabs it, and all hell breaks loose. But at that point, Sephiroth has already exerted his puppetness over Cloud, while in the OG, he hasn't fully fallen in yet, but he's getting there. But I thought it was a very interesting plot change when I got to this point in Rebirth. Well, actually, to the cave in should I have to take it AFK? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, as I was saying, the Qi and Ancient storyline changed up quite a bit in Rebirth. But that doesn't mean it's going to change fully, because the OG timeline will come into play in the third game, I'm sure of it. And I'll be getting that discussion fairly soon once I get to this whole sequence and get to the part where basically I'm at the end of Rebirth in this game. Moving on and trusting cat shit.
Alright, redemption is here. Leave it to me, Cloud. Okay, everyone, get out of there. I'll be waiting at the exit.
Now we get a peaceful exit, well, almost peaceful. Scripted encounters, because I have random encounters turned off. No, random encounters would just slow everything down. I get it. Let's throw a fresh save. Go north. The clock should still be set to 6. Means I should run straight across.
It's warm. This is not good.
Cloud! Behind you!
Demon wall. Oh, you're so close to 99, Aerith.
And here he is. The one you've been waiting for. It's Ketchy. Leave this to me. Well, everyone, take care of yourselves.
Ketchy. Come on, Cloud. You have to say something.
I'm not good at this.
I understand. I feel the same way.
Ooh! I know! Why don't you read our fortunes?
Really?
Aye, why not? I haven't done that in a while, eh? I'm so excited. Right or wrong, it does not matter. That's what being Ketchy is all about. What do you want to know?
Where's Marlene?
Let's see how compatible Cloud and I are.
Oh, I'm afraid that'll cost you exactly one date. Here I go! Oh, this isn't good. I can I say it? Poor Tifa.
No! Tell me! It'll be okay.
Rude.
Well, all right. Your stars are aligned. That's the perfect match, and it promises you a bright future together. Ah, Cloud. I'll be your MC. Go between, spy, whatever you want. Just call me when it all happens between the two of you.
No regard to Tifa, just standing right there.
Knowing I was a spy. I really mean that. Well, here I go. See you later.
See, immediately he's nice and they're all like buddy with him. And he literally kidnapped Marlene.
Ketchy.
That's why the Marlene angle doesn't make sense.
Good luck. That makes me feel kinda happy.
They got rid of it for good reason in Rebirth. Any normal person would have been asking, like, where the fuck's Marlene?
What happened? Good. Looks like I'm not broken. This must be it. Whew. The ancient sure did put some effort into all this. I could protect the planet too. I'm blushing. There's plenty of bodies like mine around. But there's only one me, damn it.
Yeah, safe at Shinra headquarters.
Even when the new Ketchy arrives. Alright, let's do it. Time to save the planet.
So that's the Black Materia.
I'll wait here.
As long as we have this, Sephiroth can't summon Meteor.
Okay, let's be paused there for a second. Okay. Shit's about to go down. It's gonna be very different from Rebirth. I knew they wouldn't include this next scene in Rebirth because you can't get away with it in a modern game. Like, the censorship they apply to scenes like this in newer games, it's just not stuff they do in Final Fantasies anymore.
Could we use it?
No, not right now. It needs great spiritual power.
You mean a lot of spiritual energy?
Yeah, that's right. The spiritual energy of one person alone isn't enough. Maybe in a special place you could. A place filled with the planet's energy. Of course! The Promised Land!
But...
Sephiroth's different. He's not an ancient.
Then he shouldn't be able to find the Promised Land.
But I have. I am far superior to any mere ancient. I have traveled the lifestream acquiring the knowledge and wisdom of the ancients, and the knowledge and wisdom of the ages that followed. Now, I will create the future.
We won't let you. The future belongs to everyone.
I wonder... Wake up!
Shut up! Be quiet!
There, Cloud. Such a good boy.
No! Don't be scared of him! No! Don't be scared. Don't be scared of him! No! Don't be scared. No!
Well done.
Cloud, are you alright?
I gave the Black Materia to Sephiroth? What have I done? Tell me, Aerith.
Be strong, okay?
What have I done?
Cloud, you haven't done anything. It's not your fault.
I'm...
Cloud!
Uh-oh. This looks like a bad time. I'm Ketchy number 2. Pleased to meet you.
Cloud, what are you doing?
Everything's gone blank. What did I do? I don't remember a thing. My memories... Where do they begin? If all of this has been a dream, then I don't want to wake up.
Are you there, Cloud?
Yeah. Aerith. Sorry about before.
Don't worry about that, okay?
I can't help it.
Oh. Well then, you worry away. And let me handle Sephiroth. And, Cloud, you really ought to think about who you are. That way, you won't keep losing yourself, you know?
Where are we?
A forest which leads to the city of the ancients. It is known as the Sleeping Forest. It's only a matter of time before Sephiroth summons Meteor. That's why I have to stop him. As the last of my people, I'm the only one who can. The secret to doing that lies just ahead. At least, it should. Yes, I feel it. It's as though something is guiding me. Well, I gotta go. See you when this is all over. Okay?
Aerith?
Oh my. She intends to meddle with our plans. She'll be a difficult one, don't you think? That girl must be dealt with soon.
Looked like you were having a nightmare. How you feeling?
Don't really know.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. No point worrying about it, though.
Cloud. Aerith, she's disappeared.
Everyone's out looking for her.
The city of the ancients. That's where Aerith is heading. There might be a way to prevent Meteor.
By herself? Man, why'd she go by herself? Okay, we're going too.
Only an ancient. Only Aerith can stop Meteor.
What if something happens to her? If Sephiroth finds out, she'll be in trouble.
Sephiroth already knows.
What? So why y'all still sitting here?
Let's go, Cloud.
No. I might lose it again. If Sephiroth is near me, I might...
Yeah, it's your fault Sephiroth got his hands on the Black Materia. So that means that it's time for your ass to man the fuck up.
Man up?
Shit. We all know you got problems. Hell, maybe you're not even sure who you are anymore. But Cloud, there ain't no getting off this train we on.
We came this far. Don't you want to settle things with Sephiroth?
No. I'm scared. If this keeps up, I might lose myself altogether. I'm afraid.
Goddamn hopeless. That's what you are. Think about it. How many people in the world really know themselves, Everyone's worried when it's a problem they can't deal with or understand. But somehow, they go on living. They don't just hide away. And you're no different.
Cloud, you'll come with us, won't you? I still believe in you.
What am I supposed to do? Just turn back? Turn back? To where?
Cloud.
Hold on, Tifa. Give him some time. He has to decide this shit for himself. You said you believe in him, right?
Am I afraid to know the truth? Why?
Finally, get a moment. It's worth noting that in the scene when he gets on top of Aerith and starts beating her, it looked like he was beating her feet with the mods. That's because the mods used larger, longer character models, and they were misaligned. With the chibi models, he's beating the shit out of her right in her face, which is why that scene has a lot more impact. The mods kind of like took away from a little bit due to the misalignment. But yeah, in the OG, he gets on top of her and he doesn't just hit her once. He starts beating the shit out of her left and right, just wailing on her repeatedly until he's stopped. And that scene was not in Rebirth. They had him give the materia to Sephiroth, and they had a moment where he was chasing Aerith around, but like beating her? They haven't done that since, this game really. Like, I don't think they've had a character beat a woman like that since Final Fantasy VII OG and Final Fantasy VI OG. And both games, when they were remade, removed their scenes that did that. You know, Final Fantasy VI had a scene where Cell is being beaten in a cell by soldiers. And when they remade the game for later platforms like Pixel Remaster and the Game Boy Advance, etc., that scene is gone. She's still being interrogated by soldiers, but they're not beating her anymore. You know, they don't really do that anymore. And when we got to this point in Rebirth, I just knew that scene wasn't going to be there, and I was right. Like, I pretty much called that. Square has moved away from that. And I think it's almost a shame, really, because like I understand why they don't do that anymore. But like, bad things happening in games, keep it real. And I think it's important to show how much control Cloud lost in that moment. And like, in Rebirth, they don't have him lose control nearly as hard. Like, he kind of goes asshole moment, and he almost kills the Turks, and he's throwing an attitude the whole time towards everyone, and he takes the Black Materia, and he's going, hey, 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 like Beavis. But like, ultimately, they chose to have Cloud come to before losing that much control. Like, he chases her down, but then he remembers, hey, I'm Cloud. I don't do that. So that was a significant change to the story in Rebirth, where he actually regained control of his senses. But I also see why they would have changed it that way too, is since that's the end of that game, and they were going for having a final boss at that point, and a final confrontation with Sephiroth again. That's not in the OG, at least in this part of the story. They had to have Cloud come to temporarily, so they can end the game with him being stable-ish, so that they can start the third game with him being stable-ish, as opposed to him starting the game completely unstable, which is basically the state where he is right now. So I understand why they stabilized him, but yeah, it's a significant shift to what just happened here. And obviously, all the scenes with the President and Hojo and the Turks, like I said, that's all new too.
Back among the living, I see. Those people were so worried that they stayed by your side the whole time. You sure have good friends.
In fact, it's worth mentioning again, currently, Hojo's still independent. When you see him in Coastal to Sol, he has left Shinra and gone rogue. And they changed that in the remake and Rebirth. Then instead of going rogue, he's just manipulating a naive president who just is turning a blind eye to the fact that he's being manipulated. Well, he doesn't realize he's being manipulated by Hojo, but he realizes he's being manipulated by the new character, Glenn, which turns out to be Sephiroth. And that's a whole new storyline there, too.
Cloud.
Yo, how you feeling? There's just one thing I gotta know. Which is it gonna be? You want to find out about yourself? Or are you afraid to find out? Either way, if you stay around here, all you gonna do is worry. Even if you do go nuts next time we meet Sephiroth. Look, if it happens, it happens. I'ma just have to smack your spiky head till you come around. And if that shit don't work, I'll fucking use the right hand.
Cloud, it'll be alright. We're all with you.
But, like I said, if it happens, it happens. Stop worrying.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Come on, let's go find Aerith.
I love how they're not talking about the elephant in the room. They're like, oh yeah, it's fine. If you go crazy again, we'll just smack you. He literally just beat the shit out of Aerith, threw her on the ground, and started punching her in the face repeatedly. That's not a mild losing it. That's very far gone losing it. Do a fresh save. I know where I'm going, and it's really far away. Well, they didn't move the plane here, at least. Let's see here. Let's chart a path. Can I go that way to it? Junon is that way. But... no, can I have to go... that's awkward. I am gonna have to go that way. I'm gonna have to go the long way because I can't go west from here. Oh, okay. So be it. There's a hole where the temple used to be. No, I actually should. Make sure Fort Condor has enough money to keep Shinra repelled, or I'm gonna mess up the story later. Just a quick deviation. I'm not gonna actually fight Fort Condor, I'm just gonna make sure they have money to do it themselves. Because if you let them run out of money, and they can't keep Shinra out of here, then I think you lose this huge materia. Later. It's a whole thing. We'll get to that later. Oh, this is so janky.
Hey, long time no see. Shinra have attacked since you were here last. Because of that, we're a little short on funds. Right now, we've got about this much gil. What great timing!
Oh, make it.
Right now, we've got about... we need about... how much can you...
2, 3, 5.
Thanks. How much...
2, 3, 5.
Thanks. How much... Thanks. That's more than enough. But if we run out, we may need to rely on... Are you ready?
Okay, ready.
It's okay. I understand.
Don't have to participate, just have to make sure they have money to handle it themselves. Top them off. Y'all handle it. This way. cave over there. I don't quite remember what it is. Round Island is over there. I know what that is. Almost there. Thinking about it more, I understand why they moved the Temple of the Ancients now. If you look at the full map, the Temple of the Ancients is way down there on the southern continent, which they wanted to keep for later. By sticking it on the northern continent and at the very tip, in the same place as the forest, they could have both of these locations in a single segment and reserve content for the third game. So basically, they kept us from going to the continent in the south and getting close to Medeal. They wanted to save that for later. So they basically scrubbed an entire continent just by moving the temple, which makes sense now. You know, they basically put the temple right here, in the forest, like, right behind it. Whether or not they'll still have a Bone Village, who knows? They could easily move that. In fact, they could just move Bone Village to the bottom continent and make it a whole dang zone centered around it. It makes perfect sense to just swap Bone Village and the Temple of the Ancients and then create a zone out of it. That's my speculation on why they moved the temple to here.
Some lunar harps lie here underground. We could excavate one for you if you'd like. We can excavate other things too. What are you after? All right. I'll lend you some of my stuff. Show them where you want to dig. Press switch to move staff into position.
One here. Put one here. I put one here.
Each staff member will calculate the tremors and look in the direction of the buried item. In other words, the excavation area is where the staff member's line of sight intersects. Move to the excavation area and press switch to confirm the dig. All right, we'll dig in.
I forgot if they can include up there or not. Yeah, it can, obviously. Okay, I screwed that up.
Some lunar harps. We can excavate. All right.
Okay, I forgot how much area I could use.
Staff into position.
So here, it could be this whole town. So I want to actually spread them out instead of shoving them all down there. One here. I don't know if the spawn point can change, so I will throw one down here for good measure.
The bomb can be detonated underground by pressing switch. Each staff member will calculate the
Move to the
Okay. Intersecting here. Here. You're basically standing on it. Right here.
All right.
How can I?
Dig for regular treasure. Dig for good treasure.
All right. I'll lend. Press switch to move staff into position.
I don't know if I can get the key to Midgar yet. I'm gonna find out. The 2 down here. 1 here. One here. And 1 here.
The bomb can be detonated underground. Each staff member will calculate. Move to the excavation area and press switch.
This is where I remember the key being. I remember the key being right here. Wait, no. The ones down here are looking over here. Here.
All right.
Mega Elixir? I bet I can't get the key yet.
How?
Okay. Anyways, I think the harp is so I can go to the forest. Yeah. Let's throw a save. I'm gonna keep the Temple of the Ancient save and start saving down there. Key story moment saves. There. It's worth noting that you're not chasing white wisps through here, because there are no whispers in the OG. You know where to go because Aerith told you, and as opposed to in Rebirth, she doesn't tell you. Instead, you follow the whispers to locate her. And there it is. The City of the Ancients. Another fresh save. Here. And here. What was amusing about this place is that in Rebirth, after having done that long temple segment, when they got you to City of Ancients, there was no dungeon. I was expecting a second dungeon like In this game, there's a dungeon here.
Language of the ancients. It's no good. I can't understand it.
This is the only place in all of the game that was larger in the OG than it is in remake or rebirth. Because they decided after the fatigue of the super extended Temple of the Ancients, they decided to just scrub this dungeon entirely in rebirth. Can't do that yet. I'm gonna skip something. Let's have to check it again, make sure I clicked enough spots. No. Gotta explore more down. Don't actually remember where I came from. I think over here. I have to go somewhere else first. Because after all, there were 2 other paths to check. And each of those paths fork off too. I think it would have been nice to at least been able to explore this little village section, like a few more of the huts.
Beds.
Should we have a quick rest here?
No.
There are beds. No.
Rude. Aerith's life is at stake and you want to nap into some hut? Again, the path forks right and left.
Wait, Cloud! If we continue this way, we'll end up in the mountains up north. Aerith isn't there, is she?
Alright, okay, so that's the way to move to the next segment of the game. I should have gone to the center first. Like, I'm supposed to use this to control that and that. But I think I had to activate something in the center before any of the puzzles are open. Wait, I do see a path. Here? Those aren't stairs. So yeah, I screwed this up by not going down the middle first. Well, let's fix this. Go gadget, super speed. This is a cutscene. I don't want to be in super speed mode and fuck it up. Yeah. Fishy. Materia. The comet materia. What am I missing? Okay, I've actually explored everything, so now I know I missed something. The fish feels familiar, like I was supposed to interact with it, but I don't know. It wasn't letting me. And there was a spot where he couldn't understand the language. The railing is missing here. You can interact with the fish here. I vaguely remember interacting with the fish. Okay, I'm just gonna turn fast forward back on. It is saved recently. If things go awry, so be it. Okay, I can't really do that while it's fast forwarding. Turn that off. Hard to steer like this. Oh, no, never mind. What am I missing? I wish I had the memory old me used to have. I mean, younger me, rather.
It's flowing directly into my mind. Are these the words of the ancients? It's no good. I can't understand it. It's flowing. It's no good.
I wasn't able to trigger that last time.
It's flowing directly into my mind. It's no good.
That's progress. I gotta interact with the fish, I think. That seems familiar. Interacting with the hut on each side. Then go to the middle and talk to the fish once you've interacted with both huts. Or now fast forward because I can't interact with this light. Interact with the fish? No. Lights? There's a light crystal down there, but I couldn't click it. Can't interact with the fish. Speed hack enabled. I didn't think I'd spend this long here. Maybe this is why they got rid of this level in Rebirth. The new modern players were too stupid to figure it out. Okay, turn the speed hack off so I can actually move around in here.
Not again. It's flowing directly into my mind. Are these the words of the ancients? It's no good.
Well, you shouldn't have beat the shit out of Aerith. She'd be able to understand it. I'm definitely gonna have to look it up at this point. I genuinely don't remember. Apparently I'm just blind. That's it, there all is just to it. I walked past a set of stairs 6 times. I don't know how, but I did. Let's turn fast forward back on. I don't know how I missed the stairs, but somehow I did. Into this hut. And then go down the stairs, that's what it says. But what stairs? Okay. There's supposed to be stairs there that I have to unlock, and the guide didn't say how to unlock them. It might be because I didn't rest. It might actually be forced to rest here. Which is really silly because that seems like counterintuitive to saving your friend.
There are beds.
Yep, take a nap. Sleep how long? 8 hours.
I can feel it.
Yep.
Cloud, what's up?
Aerith is here. So is Sephiroth.
What did you just say? Sephiroth?
But how can you tell?
I'm not making it up. I can feel it. Deep down inside of me.
Then we better get up off of our lazy asses.
Yeah. Let's go find her.
So I had to actually sleep at the inn while somebody was in danger to save them from danger. That's... does not make sense lore-wise.
There.
Anyways, I should turn fast forward off. So it's not me that was the problem, it was game design issues. Now the staircase is there instead of a fish. There's a save point here. Okay, that was janky. This place looks nice with the upscaling tech. It has some FPS drops though, that's weird. Must be the lighting mod. Okay, that's the city, or the save I want. Yeah.
Aerith?
Ah, yes, the janky stairs. That lighting mod is doing some work.
Cloud!
Cloud! Don't!
What are you making me do?
We used to think these graphics were cutting edge back then.
Aerith? This can't be real.
Do not fear. She will soon be part of the planet's energy. This little diversion is at an end. All that remains is to head north. The promised land awaits me over snowy fields. There, I shall be born anew, by becoming one with the planet. Hence, the girl shall become one with...
The cycle of nature and your stupid plan don't mean a thing. Aerith is gone. Aerith will no longer talk. Will no longer laugh, cry, or get angry. What about us? What are we supposed to do? What about our pain? My fingers are trembling. My mouth is dry. My eyes are burning.
What are you trying to say? That you have feelings?
Of course I do!
Spare me your grief. And you needn't pretend that you're shaking with anger either. Because, Cloud, you are.
No limit breaks like Rebirth. Couldn't remember if the original did that or not. I guess not. It's worth knowing that the whole speech he made there to Sephiroth, I think he made that speech in Rebirth too, but we didn't hear it. Because of all the flashes. And there'll be a lot to talk about there when I make that separate video.
Because you are an empty puppet.
I'm a puppet.
He's supposed to be touching Cloud's shoulder there, but again, the models didn't line up with the replaced models. So it looked like he was just aiming the gun at the sky for some reason. He's supposed to be trying to comfort Cloud there, for context.
Everyone, listen. I'm Cloud, ex-soldier, born in Nibelheim. I came all this way to settle things with Sephiroth.
What's wrong?
I came here of my own free will. That's what I thought anyway. But now I'm not so sure. The truth is, I'm afraid of myself. There's a part of me that I don't understand. It made me give the Black Materia to Sephiroth. At the altar. If you hadn't stopped me, I would have. There's someone inside me. Someone who's not really me. That's why I've thought of quitting the journey. Because I might do something terrible. But I've decided to carry on. He burned down my hometown. He killed Aerith. And now he wants to destroy the planet. Sephiroth. I can never forgive him. I have to go on. I've got a favor to ask. Will you all come with me? I want you to keep an eye on me. Make sure I don't try anything funny.
Come on, man.
I don't know how Aerith planned to stop Meteor, and I guess now we'll never know. But we still have a chance. We've got to get the Black Materia from Sephiroth before he can use it. Let's go.
Save the game. Yes. End of part 1. Insert disc 2. That's what it would be saying right now. If it was the original PlayStation 1. This is effectively the end of Rebirth.
Which way did he go?
You okay?
Yeah. Sephiroth. He told me to head north, beyond the snowfields.
I want to include that part in this video too, because that was also the end of Rebirth, where he kind of says, we're going to the northern crater. We're going north, he says. I forget the exact wording. And he does the same thing here too, and I wanted to include it for context. I think this place has a lot of puzzles still to do. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go get that treasure. Whatever. I forgot this level still had a lot of solving to do.
Left. Left. Down.
That's it? Okay. Told you there was a path to the left there. I'm not gonna worry about every treasure chest. This is a story playthrough. I don't want to dick around with that. Some I wanted to do, like the ribbon and Aerith's weapon in the temple. But like, that stuff doesn't matter. And the journey into northern crater, well, the northern region, continues next time. There's the crater. Up there. But this concludes this video because we've reached the end of Rebirth. At this point, we're now touching into whatever the third game is going to be, with many alterations, obviously. But now I'm going to start going through some footage and preparing a separate theory video now that I've got all the footage of both Rebirth and OG to work with and explain my theories about what's going to come next and what has already transpired. It might take me a couple days to put it together, but that's what I'm going to be working on, because I really want to go into some deep theories here now that we've gotten this far in both OG and Rebirth. And of course I'll still continue the OG replay after that as well. But I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.